Leo, hi, welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your December 2023 reading, but first, a couple of announcements. If you are a subscriber, you may have noticed that I have not been posting the All Signs Energy check-ins on Sundays. That's because the holidays and these few months right here are very busy for me, just like they are for everybody else. Work gets busier, plus, family gatherings and whatnot. So I'm going to take a break on those for probably the next couple months. I am also doing this month yearly recap readings for all the signs. So there's a whole nother, set of videos that are going to be released. So just bear with me with that. I will start them up again, hopefully sometime next year. Um, if you haven't already, make sure that you're following me on TikTok and on Instagram at Cardinal Fire Tarot. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can find all the information for that at cardinalfiretarot.com. Do I have any more announcements? I don't believe so. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by pulling the overall energy for the reading from this Oracle deck. So your overall energy for the reading is be open. Let's go ahead and get some tarot with that. All right. Just got this deck today. Today. Ooh, tongue tied. And already I'm bending cards. All right. So let's see what we have going on. Yeah, so there's definitely some endings happening this month. For the better, it appears. Um, seems to be there's almost like I don't know how to put that in words, so I'm gonna let that go for a second. Let's start from the beginning. Overall energy for the reading. Be open. I think that you think that you're aligned with where you want to be right now in this moment. And I think Spirit's trying to tell you that moving forward into the future, that things may take a shift and to be allowing of that because it's divine intervention. Spirit's helping you. So just remaining open to all the different possibilities, not just the one that you think is right. Then in the recent past, we had the Nine of Swords. You weren't happy. You weren't happy, and not only were you not happy, you were also just hopeless, it feels like. I don't know what that is in regards to, if it's a relationship, if it's your career, if it's just overall you just weren't doing good. But in the current energy, you have the King of Wands. Now, this is your energy, Leo. I mean, look at that power stance. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. And I mean, it's really, you're stepping into this era of confidence, of power, of action. It's coming through in the masculine as a king. But then in the near future, you have the Knight of Wands. So that's where I said to remain open to shifts, because you may have what you think you need right now, and spirit's gonna redirect you a little bit, because spirit knows what you need. And so if you are staying shut down, not open, not willing to pursue where spirit's trying to lead you, you're going to miss an opportunity. But if you remain open and let life happen, you'll be right where you're supposed to be. Then, in the energy that surrounds you, we have death. I mean, endings. Endings are happening, changes are happening for you, and I think long overdue. You want these changes. Then, in your challenge, you have the Magician. You're having a hard time manifesting, possibly because you're so dead set on one direction that you're limiting Source's ability to co-create with you. It's a possibility. And then in your strength, we have the Ace of Swords, the World, and the Four of Swords. It's the knowing that even though you don't see it yet, you know that a new cycle is coming for you, that you are ready to level up, and that you are no longer a vibrational match to where you're at right now. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers out. I'm going to start by clarifying be open in the overall energy for the reading. All right, so clarifying be open, we have the Empress, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Do not hold yourself back by clinging to an idea, by clinging to this is how it has to be, this is how I have to be. That's the overall for everything in this reading, straight out the gate. Do not be so focused on things being how you want it and so rigid that you don't allow for shifts. Because Empress, with the Nine of Cups, like your life, the life that you envision is on its way quickly too, if you can release the need to control. If you can remain open and you can be accepting to the shifts that are happening, I mean, it's gonna exceed your highest expectations. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that Nine of Swords in the recent past. Okay, clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords again, and the King of Wands again. All three of these cards are already out on the table. Interesting. You are getting hopeless, waiting for your power, waiting for what you knew you were capable of being. You were getting real hopeless and worried and anxious that it wasn't going to come. Like you knew that you were meant for more, but you weren't seeing results. So that fear was just festering and growing. Which leads us to where you're at right now, which is stepping into that power. Let's clarify that King of Wands and the current energy. All right, clarifying the King of Wands. We have Justice, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so you are stepping into your power, like we've said already, but also into new alliances and new collaborations. And you're starting to realize all your options. And I don't think you were fully aware of just how many potentials were out there. Which, if you study, the quantum realm at all, then you know that there's an infinite amount of possibilities. But let's just focus on like what's in front of you in the 3D. I think there's way more than you even realized. I think you're like, oh shit, wait, I could go do that. I didn't even think about that. It's kind of like that kind of energy. And so you're finding yourself. You really are. Let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Wands in the near future. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Devil, the Six of Wands, and Judgment. Remain open. Remain open, remain open, remain open. I cannot say that enough because this is you could be successful and win, or you could be bound to your codependencies in the past. You choose. Your choice. Which one do you want? Because that's what the near future is looking like. There is an absolute divide, and what is making the decision between one and the other is you. So, are you open? Are you willing? Do you have that level of faith that you know that everything is conspiring in your favor? Or do you backpedal? Do you start to lose your confidence? Start allowing those self-limiting beliefs and that anxiety to sneak back in and start and have to go back to start. What's it? What is it when you hit jail in Monopoly and it's like, do not pass go, do not collect $200, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. That's what it made me think of, but I don't even know what the words are. It's been so long since I played Monopoly. So, forward or back? Your choice. All right, let's clarify death and the energy that surrounds you. Right, clarifying death, we have the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're taking this time to retreat, to really hone in on what do I feel and what do I think. Now, that means that you're going to have to brush away all of the societal pressures, the expectations of the people around you, um, your self-limiting beliefs that you have on about yourself, and all of the conditioning up until this point that has kept you where you're at, that has kept you stagnant. All of that bullshit is going to have to be waded through in order for you to create these endings, for you to step into the new and close out the old chapter. So that's what's happening right now is you are really tuning in to your mind and to your emotions, and you are studying yourself. Essentially, you're studying yourself right now, which is how you have been able to shift and step into your power as the King of Wands over here. That's phenomenal. That is amazing, Leo, because that is going to get you farther than anything else. If you know you, why you are the way you are, what gives you motivation, what gets you out of bed in the morning, what are your triggers? Who are you the most compatible with? Like all of those psychology, self-help questions are going to benefit you if you're willing to, you know, delve into all of that. Let's clarify the magician in your challenge. All right, clarifying the magician, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Don't limit yourself. Don't believe the insults that your mind has for yourself. Let go of mediocrity. Mediocrity? Mediocreness. That's not it, I don't think. Let go of it, regardless. You know what I mean. Release the idea that you aren't ready, that you aren't enough, that you aren't capable. Release all of those. And then you can step into your manifestations. But as long as you think you can't, you can't. So you gotta be able to really stand firm in those beliefs. All right, we're gonna clarify the strength, your strength, which is the Ace of Swords, the World, and the Four of Swords. Hmm. You are defending the vision. You are showing up and you're like, you know what? I'm meant for more. And you're not taking no for an answer with that, which is beautiful. Even if you experience some letdowns, some pain, some disappointments along the way, you're still standing firm in, I'm meant for more and it is out there. And in doing so, you're closing out old cycles, you're releasing self-limiting beliefs about yourself, and you're stepping into your masculine highest energy, the emperor. Like, you're going to get shit done. You are going to make moves. You are going to be the one in charge. And how fitting for you, Leo. That's your personality right there. So, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope because you have this boss energy in you and it's going to surface. If it hasn't even, I think for a lot of you it started already, but it will surface. Don't lose hope. So that's what I have for you for this month. If you resonate with the reading, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below in the comments. Also, keep an eye out for your yearly recap reading. It'll be coming out sometime this month. I don't have dates on that yet, but at some time it will. And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.